Hello guys, this is TheFrozenSword here, and today I am bringing you a post-commentary over some TF2 footage. Anyway, today I'm talking to you guys about the weapon changes in the Love and War update. I was originally gonna not do this video, but ever since they changed the damage ramp up, I'm gonna talk about this. Alright, so the first weapon change was the Hitman Seat Maker. The sniper rifle that you would gain your focus, and then when you have full focus, you get like the Machina bullets, plus you get like a 20% charge rate, I think. I don't know exactly. But what it used to do is it would automatically activate your focus as soon as you shoot, even if you no-scope. As soon as you have a full meter and you shoot next with that gun, you activate the focus, which is kind of annoying because like normally you get the focus, at least for me, after like headshotting 3 people in a row and like double cross something like that, and then like a scout jumps on above you and then you have to shoot him because in that case I wasn't playing the SMG. So it's like, oh, my focus is wasted on this scout that I have to no scope with. So, but now you just press R, which is your reload key, and that's when it activates. So there's more choice in what you can do. Also, this is a really big one. The extinguisher now does mini crit damage from the front, and the full crit damage from the back. So what you could use to do is you used to like light a scout on fire, air blast them up in the air, and you had one of 2 options. You could extinguish, which is easier, or flare gun. Pretty much like what this was able to do, meaning that if you see a heavy, if you light him on fire, 2 swings he's dead. Like, yeah, it was just like crazy. You could almost 3 swing and a fully overhealed heavy. It was just crazy how powerful it was. Now it's only does mini crit damage. It does mini crit damage to the front. So if you like burn somebody and then throw them up in the air and then hit them with it, it's only gonna do like 100 something damage. I don't know exactly. It's gonna do like 100 something damage, at least 100 base something damage. And if you hit him from the back, like if you live on fire and you're running away from you, just go all out with your extinguisher because they deserve it if they're running away. Okay, and also, the Bushwhacker can no longer randomly crit. I never used the Bushwhacker, but the Bushwhacker used to be like one of the best kukris that you have a choice to use, because like if you're trying Girardi and the Bushwhacker, it's an instant crit pretty much. But also you can also get random crits, so it's pretty much like an extremely high chance of critting. Like even if you miss a Girardi, you still have a chance of critting. And the only downside to it was the burn. Take more burn damage, but that doesn't even matter because you're most likely going to be sitting in the back, and if you get burned by a pyre, you're probably going to be dead anyway because you don't even realize it's there. So they nerfed the Bushwhacker, which is pretty great. And all miniguns now have damage and accuracy ramp up after they start firing. Like full accuracy and damage is received 1 second after firing. So, you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, have you ever gone to like either Hightower or 2-Fort? 2-Fort's probably the biggest example of this, where there's the heavy who just sits on the battlements, just shooting his minigun across the map, doing like 4 damage each shot. Yeah. So pretty much what this does, so you get when you first start shooting, you do like little to no damage. Well, you do a little bit of damage. You're very inaccurate, but then after a second, you get more damage and more accuracy, which I don't know how much more. It just says have damage and accuracy ramp up. So I don't really know how much more accuracy. Maybe you're doing 5 damage. I don't know, but yeah, this is the one that actually inspired me to do this video. Was the all Demo Man sticky bombs now have damage ramp up. Like, this was crazy when this change came out. This affected the competitive scene a lot. Like, I always like to watch like competitive gameplay, just watch people that are a lot better at me, and just like seeing how it's going. Like, mainly just 6v6, but like still, like the Demo Man, like you can't spam stickies anymore. Like you have to wait, and by the time you wait, someone's either gonna destroy it or you're gonna be dead. So that was a really big change. So, like for example, if you'd shoot a sticky and it would just hit the ground, and like right after, it would do like 25 damage, and it was terrible. Lots of people didn't react to that. Professional Demo Men players had no idea what was going on. It was funny because I think it was the ESCA Open live, like the grand finals, were played with this. But now they got fixed. They recently got patched, I think a few hours ago from when I'm recording this. So yeah, that got rid of that. During pretty much the entire time that this ramp up was a thing, I didn't even use sticky bombs because I didn't know how much ramp up this would be, so I just didn't want to do it. But apparently that's all gone now, so yeah, I don't really know how that would have affected like the ESCA, but oh well. They fixed the lock and load reload animation. Oh my gosh. I mean, for one who loves the lock and load, like lock and load is probably one of my favorite items in the entire Team Fortress 2. And reloading like the pills underneath, no, pills or pipes, whatever. Reloading them underneath the gun, I didn't really mind that much, but it was just funny seeing him go underneath. But now, like, you're actually putting him in one of the slots. It's funny, you're still only putting it on the bottom one, so yeah, that's cool, I guess. And sentry bullets are now affected by damage fall off outside of the sentry range. So if the sentry is like shooting a target that's outside of its normal range, it does less damage. And the final thing, sentry bullet damage has been changed so it calculates damage based on the sentry position, not the engineers. I mean, this never really affected me that much, but what this supposedly meant is that if you stand right next to somebody, like you're right next to the enemy, and the sentry shoots it, it'll act like you're right next to it. Like now, you can stand right next to an enemy, and it'll act as if the sentry is really far away. So, I mean, this isn't really that big of a change, but it's just a change that makes sense. Like, I saw this video, I think it was a Musoke video, where he showed, it was like a Mythbusters video where he showed damage fall off based on rockets. Like, you shoot a rocket and then teleport to the teleporter, and stand right next to a person, and it'll do 120 damage. Or if you just shot and just stayed in your position, it would do like 40. So, yeah, that's probably what this does. So, yeah, that's pretty much the weapon changes for the Love and War update. I'm probably not going to do any more of the weapons added in the update, because the rest of them are pretty much just plain and simple. The airstrike's really fun. I might do a video on that. The base jumper, I'm probably not going to do a video on that. That's really self-explanatory. The classic, oh, that's an adventure. I am not good with the classic at all. I'm just going to spare you guys on that one. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you could leave a like, that would be very appreciated. You don't have to, but I'm just asking. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.